not listen to it, he may, but normally a lot of our discussions happen in between the series of what they're doing and what we need to attack and, who we need to get the ball to. And, during the game, Dana already has an idea. During the next series, Dana already has an idea of what he's going to do and what he's going to attack. And, we try to chirp in as much as we can. And, you try to not have as much chaos on that headset, because if it is, he'll take it off. He'll take the headset off, which you've seen that happen before, which I get pretty lonely up there sitting there with no headset on. I have no one to talk to except Shannon.
You say you're different from last year. One of the components that's come on is JD. Oh, yeah. So talk about that and what he brings and how he rounds this thing out when he's as productive as he's been.
The thing about the dynamic that JD brings, it pulls off the bracket coverage instead. And, a lot of teams have been pressing Tavon and bracketing Stedman for the deep threat. Now they got to worry about 81 JD over there on the other side. So I think the teams are going to play us more honest, or if they don't, we feel comfortable enough to go to JD this time, because he's a senior, he's got a lot of experience, and he gets it right now. And, I'm very happy for the kid because he's playing hard.
Give us a little insight as to his psyche before this all came together for him. Did he come to you and say, "I'm not playing, I'm bummed out, I'm not playing, what do I need to do to play"? What was that?
No, I think he sat there last year and he watched Tavon and Stedman put up great numbers, and he was just sitting there going, "You know what, I can do this." And the kid he put it together, had a great off season, great spring, great fall camp, and I think it's his last go around, and he doesn't have anything to lose, and I think he's working himself in where he can probably play in the future, because he's playing well right now.
And with the production, I would imagine comes confidence. It has to be
He's got a lot of confidence right now, and the thing I love about him is he in the past he wasn't a guy that would want to take every rep, and now he's out there, and we had to yell at him to let the younger guys get some reps, because he's constantly trying to get out there and work and get better, and just every look that we throw at him, he wants to see it, he wants to execute and play against it. So I'm real happy for the kid.
Can you get into that Gino midnight texting again? What was he asking about?
Oh, he just constantly he does it a lot. He just, if it's after the game, it's still on his mind, and he'll text back, "Hey, I should have done this, I should have done that." And, talking about it, we got to get back to work tomorrow, the things of that nature. But when it comes to game planning, he sits there at home and watches the games on his iPads, and he'll text me ideas of what he thinks would work, and I try to relay that into Dana and from my conversations and Shannon's conversations about what we want to run that week, and just tell them that, hey, Gino's liking this right now, we might want to throw some things around that, and it's a good deal to have him chirp in, because if the quarterback doesn't like to play, then if the quarterback really likes to play, I think he'd want to run it out there in the game.
So last night in particular was that sort of situation?
Yeah, he was asking some situations, and then he tries to get a feel for what we're thinking, so he can focus more on those cut-ups. If we're liking a certain formation, he'll maybe focus a little more on that, and just try to catch any tendencies that just come out. You don't see very many tendencies with Texas, but the more tape you watch, maybe you'll find one.
Does Gino take time off from football, and what do you see him doing when he does that?
He takes time off. There is a time where he likes to go and play video games and hang out with the guys, but when he's in Morgantown, he feels like he's on business. When he leaves this city, when he leaves the town of Morgantown, that's when he goes on his vacation and sees his family and stuff. Because I thought it was the most bizarre thing when his mom walked in, he handed her the box of pizza, and he went to the film room with me, and I was like, "You want to hang out with your mom?" He's like, "I'll have plenty of time to hang out with her after the season." So he's just got a drive and a love for the game, which I've never been around, and hopefully that just keeps trickling down to our other players, because they see the success he's having and the attention he's getting, and he deserves all of it.
Would he be the quarterback he is without Tavon and Stedman?
That's hard to say. There's always guys each year that are going to step up. We got young guys with, Devontae Robinson and Tavares Copeland, and Devontae Mathis. Those kids can come in, and who knows, they could have had an exceptional freshman year. You never know. It's just, I think it's pretty fortunate that all of them stuck together, and they're having the year that they're having.